288 videos. 10 years. Good God, what have I been doing with my life?
Good question.
Ah! Who the fuck are you?
I'm Screen Screamer.
Who?
Well, about 18 months ago, you had this idea that you wanted to jump on the movie critic bandwagon, and you even wrote Chris Sixshot Perry into doing a cameo for you. Thanks, Chris. But then, after a while, you realized exactly how much work you'd have to do for that, and you put the entire project on the back burner. And I was the image you were going to go with for said videos. And the look was a hat and glasses. At least you didn't sharpen me on a goatee. Oh, and a spoon. Spoon? Spoon!
Oh good, the pop culture references have started.
So, you're the ghost of YouTube yet to be. More like the ghost of unrealized potential. And don't do that. Do what? Paraphrase classic literature in an attempt to appear intellectual? Not to mention setting yourself for a funny joke somewhere later on down the line. I am funny. Did your mommy tell you that?
Among other people.
You're an arrogant, self-opinionated, facetious geek with an ego the size of a Freightliner truck.
Ouch. Okay, so why are you here now? In this room with me?
It's your 10-year anniversary. You've been doing this crap for a decade.
I know!
So, I'm here to run you through some of your more memorable moments. Think of me as your own personal Michael Parkinson.
This is your life, Silverbolt?
Exactly.
So, my 10-year anniversary video is a clip show.
Yep.
As anniversary specials go, it could be worse. That other guy with the glasses did a review of a movie he made that he was in as that character.
Yeah, you haven't reached that point of egotism yet. Or completely run out of ideas and material.
I don't have material, I make it up as I go along.
And it shows. Each journey begins with a single step. So, let's start at the very beginning and your very first foray into the world of YouTube. And it wasn't even a Transformers video.
You know, the music to that video was completely accidental. It just happened to be in the DVD player when I recorded the video. That was my first Force FX lightsaber. No, it wasn't. Mace Windu's was. That one died a death. Bashed the hell out of it. And then I bought the two ends, the two for Darth Maul, and when I moved to Ireland, I left it with Adam. And then Adam moved to the States. Wonder what happened to it. How times change.
Uh-huh. I'm more interested in the posters.
What's wrong with my posters?
You were 25.
26, actually.
How did you ever get laid?
I have awesome hair.
We'll get to that. Anyway, let's take a look at your first actual Transformers review.
Rodimus Prime Galvatron era. Showed up an episode called Grimlock's New Brain. Basically, that ever-bumbling Dinobot bites into a machine, and instead of being electrocuted and blown...
I didn't even have a screen name then. Had to thought one up.
Where did you come up with the nickname Silverbolt?
When I first started getting back into Transformers, I
tried joining up a Transformers forum with the name Sideslack, but it was taken. And I then used the name Silverbolt. But for that particular forum, and I can't even remember the name of it now, my account was never actually activated, and then I found TFNet, and I joined there as Silverbolt, and I followed on the world of YouTube as Silverbolt. And from that, you got popular. Yeah, don't think I ever really understood why. That makes two of us. And what's that supposed to mean? Your visual is shocking, you have no concept of lighting, you never look at the camera, and you have no clue how editing works. Okay? Okay. I get it. Not to mention your difficulties. What difficulties? Your inability to transform a toy designed for a 7-year-old child? Oh, I wonder what this video is going to be. Not yet, but don't worry. We'll get to that one. So, what video are we looking at then? Oh. This one.
As per the title page, RID Ultra Magnus. And now, as you can see, this is RID Ultra Magnus in his robot mode, which I have 100% completely managed to not be able to transform in the flipping slightest.
It was insane the amount of trouble I had with that toy. Speaking of insanity, you certainly put up a few weird videos over the years. Yeah, some of my reviews did kind of get away from me at times. Oh, I'm so not referring to your toy reviews. Then what? Well, you took your love of cartoons past the poster stage. Those posters were anime. It was Yu-Gi-Oh! Still an anime. Uh-huh. And the lip-sync music videos? The Transformers rock stars weren't anime. It was Nickelback. Hardly a credible improvement. But I'm not referring to those lip-syncing videos. Well, then, what videos do you refer? Oh, no. You wouldn't. Oh, I will. On the turn of a card, we'll show you mail, and you pass through the wall we love. It will be very Silverbolt. Silverbolt. Well, seeing as I've rendered him into near catatonic shock, I might as well play the other video. The other what? Let the rock-off begin! Oh, wait. I know. Shut up, R2! Oh, good gods, what on earth was I smoking in those days? Can I have some more? Please don't.
Silverbolt? Have you seen my palette knife? Why is there two of you?
I was hoping he was the remains of last night's takeaway. Obviously not. Well, hello.
Hi. Why is he here?
It's my 10-year YouTube anniversary special. He's, helping. Don't worry, he's not staying for dinner. Are you? Are you cooking? Yes. Then no.
I can't deal with this right now. Go out with a geek, they said. Be fun, they said. I could have had Benedict Cumberbatch or Tom Hiddleston, but instead, I've got the mutant love child of James May and Richard Hammond and his bad nostalgia critic cosplay alter ego having an existential crisis. I'm going to play Magic the Gathering.
So now we come to your most famous video, the creme de la creme, the one with the most views. You don't need to do the dramatic tension build-up. Everybody knows it's going to be Masterpiece Megatron. Actually, and like so many other things that you do...
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong.
I should have put a counter in of how many pop culture references we're going to make in this video. That would have been a nice touch, but it requires more effort than you're willing to make. As usual. Did I intentionally write you to be this much of an asshole? I don't know. Maybe. It's fun. I like it.
Now, in Season 1, Tarantulas pretty much sets himself up as the Predacon, know-it-all. It's Tarantulas that reconfigures a maximal protoform into...
In that video, you talk about the most evil of all the Decepticons, and yet you seem to completely gloss over the fact that Tarantulas was a Predacon. Are you really picking out plot errors in my videos? Well, of course. I'm an internet movie critic. It kind of comes with the territory, you know, the clues in the title. So Tarantulas is my highest viewed video. Honestly, that's not one I would have considered. Going by how much you and ah in the video, it's also quite a surprise to me as well. That's a given in all my videos. I suppose I should ask you some legitimate questions. So, go on then. What's your favourite personal review? I'm very glad you asked that. My favourite video, well, my personal favourite video, hey look, I can work the doohickey, would be this one.
On Cybertron, the Autobots are getting their asses handed to them by Galvatron. And it is pretty much the darkest moment in Autobot history since Unicron attacked Cybertron. And it is at this very bad point in time that Cerebros decides that he doesn't want anything more to do with the Autobots and fucks off.
There was just something in that review that I really enjoyed doing. Maybe it's just because that Season 4 was my favourite season out of all of the Generation 1 cartoons. It was 3 episodes. I know, but still. The Rebirth was one of those episodes that I had on VHS growing up. You know, I watched it incessantly. I knew the words. I could quote the entire hour episode, word for word. My other favourite video would be a collaboration that myself and 3 friends did. 3 friends and I. You're a grammar Nazi? Of course. Anyway, 3 friends and I, Kal-El Prime, Cobra Commander, and Vangelis, we teamed up to do, well, I'll show you for yourself. This review.
Afternoon, everybody. Silverbolt here, back for You made Kal-El Prime cry. Like a little girl.
Okay, here it is. The most famous, or more accurately, the most infamous of all of your videos. Oh yes. This is the one we've all been waiting for. Let's not just have any preamble at all with this one. Let's just take a look.
Here is Masterpiece Megatron. 12 inches high. Look, if you check at the head, you can see the head. I can't fit it back into the fucking body. Do you want to know the best bit? Alright, 18 video thing here. Ka-ching! He's not supposed to do this. No, he's not supposed to do this at all. He's not supposed to snap into 2 pieces. I've broken him trying to fucking transform him.
The pièce de résistance of your ineptitude. How? You ham-fisted buffoon! Did you break a very expensive toy in half? I don't always lose my temper, but when I do, you are nowhere near that cool. Well, that's your opinion. My opinion is that you're an incompetent, incapable simpleton. Okay, seriously! What demented part of my id spat you out? Well, if I'm an audio-visual hallucination manifesting itself as a physical avatar, then I'd be a depiction that's coming from your fractured psyche, which would be the superego, not the id. I was being facetious. You failed, like so much of what you do in life. So go on, how did you break the damn toy? When the toy arrived, I was really excited, even though, looking back on it now, I actually hadn't been that impressed with the promo shots and the other videos that had come out in regards to it, despite the fact that, you know, the internet was currently like, oh wow, this is the greatest toy ever! And then I got it, and then it was the most fiddly, finicky, faffing around piece, and at some point, no matter what it was that I was doing, and I was actually aware, despite what you say, that, you know, this was quite an expensive piece of toy, and at some point I managed to, however, just break the pin that held the waist to the hips. It just pulled off. I don't know whether I was just ham-fisted, or whether it was a fault in the actual toy. I know when I broke the gun barrel, that bit, that was pure frustration. That was just fucking Jesus! Oops. You really do like your strange facial expressions, don't you? Yeah, I could have made quite the career as a gurner at one point. Oh, here's another example. Where's the remote? Sideswipe ate it in between takes. You really can't do anything, can you? Fine.
Is anybody else getting freaked out yet?
Then there's the my testicles haven't dropped yet squeaky voices.
One, he has this stupid high-pitched squeaky mechanical voice! He always talks... Ugh, never mind, get rid of that.
Hang on, that was an impression. Would you like me to pull up a video where it's not an impression? There are a lot, believe me. No, I really don't. I didn't think so. And, on the topic of stupid voices...
Good afternoon, everybody. Count Von Bolt here. Back to do a Transformers review for you, the people of YouTube.
What, in the name of the Chaos Gods, made you come up with that monstrosity? I really have no idea. I had the mask and the cloak, and the idea came to me based off that old Von Bolt video, that old ghost story video that I did, and I kind of just ran with it without really thinking how it was going to work. I don't know. And the voice with that accent, that's what you could call it. Yeah, that was bad. The voice, you got me. I have no idea how that came about. I mean, I never said it was a good idea. Not that I'm complaining, but whatever happened to that guy? He either is a golden retriever or got eaten by the golden retriever. I can't quite remember which way round it went. What? Sideswipe ate the mask. Do not find another. Oh, I have no plans to in that regard. Well, that's my job done. It's been fun, Silverbolt. I quite like pointing out the flaws in your character, it has to be said. So, yeah. I think I'm just gonna go and just leave you here in awed shock at my presence. Take care. Well, that was an experience. Now, if we can possibly not have any more existential crises. Crises. Hey, Anna! Oh yeah, she went out. Is crisis like the plural to sheep? Huh. Oh well, either way, that's that guy gone, and he won't be making an appearance again. Maybe. Who's not looking at the camera now, bitch? Oh my. Well, aren't you the handsome one? Enchanté. I think I really need an adult right about now.
The devil went down to Georgia.